What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Trading Wars. Thanks for joining me today. Today, my friends, I have an excellent lesson on candlesticks and the Nirvana in particular. We had some great trades today, and I want to walk you all through it step by step. So if you're ready, my friends, let's step into the war zone. First and foremost, let's do some shout outs. All right, who do we have in the building? Candace, Steve, Hellshock, Trading Wars Army, Kazim, Anthony, Eric, Dr. D, Bill, Trading Wars Army, Marcelo, Kylan, Wade, Gus, Mugda, Mike, Sunrise, T, 101, Wesley, Trading Wars Army. Good to see you guys. All right, hit me with a one if you can hear me loud and clear. And let's get right into this trade today. And let's talk about the Nirvana. Okay, so what's going on? Heart Strong. I'm going to hit the replay today and I will walk you through. All right. So coming into today, we had a gap down. So I'm going to draw the previous day's low, which is right here. And I'm going to play the first 3-minute bar of the day. So we started off with the opening range breakout. Okay. So right here, guys, you could see we initially opened below the low of the previous day. So we opened below, and then we had this first bullish 3-minute green bar. So right off the bat, before we look at the candlesticks, what is the quickest way we can enter this trade? What is one of the trading opportunities we can do off of this 3-minute bar? And while you guys let me know, I'm going to go into the Discord and show you. Okay. So good morning, friends. Gap down. That's me at 9 a.m. Team, I'm watching the 3-minute orb to start the day, then straight into fibs. Are you ready? So we went long using a strategy called the opening range breakout. So what the opening range breakout is, my friends, is we're looking at that first 3-minute bar, and we're going to draw the high of the bar like this. We'll put this in green, and we're also going to draw the low. Okay, so here's our high and here's our low. And what we're doing is we're just going to take the break. So if it breaks to the upside, we're going to go long. If it breaks to the downside, we're going to go short. Audio is echoing. Okay, let me see if I can fix that. All right. Hopefully that's better now. All right. So from there, the next bar comes in. You can see we get filled long. And on this trade, I was telling everybody in the Discord, let's be patient. It's either going to hit the stop loss or it's going to hit the target. And the reason is it chopped around for a little bit here, guys. And then you'll see right there, boom, 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 bang. Okay. So that's what we're looking for. I'll take our Fibonacci from the low to the high, and you'll see we got that 100% extension, and we started hitting the targets on the way up. So what we did to start off the day was the opening range breakout. Nice little quick scalp. We took the break of that first 3-minute high, took it into the Fibonacci targets. Hit me with a 10 if that makes sense. And what I'm going to do now is I'm going to show you what if we were to use the candlesticks. All right, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to the 5-minute chart and I'm going to hit the replay. How do you set profit targets with the orb? Using the Fibonacci. Okay, and then also in the Discord, you can see I call out the targets. I use the Fibonacci for those. All right. Okay, so let's continue now. So let's look at the 5-minute chart, and we can see we had a 5-minute candle to start the day, and then we have this. Okay, so this right here, my friends, is going to start the lesson on the candlesticks. So we have our basic bars in yellow and in white, and those are yellow are the inside bars, which the bar is completely in the range of the previous candle, and then we have something like an outside bar, which the high and low is above the previous candle's high and low, so it engulfs the other candle. Okay, so hit me with the 2 if that makes sense so far. So what we have here is an inside bar. You can get my my indicators, guys. They're for free right here. I'll just copy and paste. It'll help highlight them on your chart. And from there, now instead of taking the first opening range breakout candle, what can we do instead? Well, we can do an inside bar breakout instead. So an inside bar breakout, what you do is you just take the break of the candle. So if it breaks the high, similar to the orb, we'll go long. If it breaks the low, we'll go short. And you can see right here, got filled long, and then it's hit the target. So those are the basic candles right there, inside and outside. However, what happens when we combine those bars? Okay, so let's continue here and let's find an example. So here's another inside bar, another inside bar. But what happens when we have a combination? Okay, another inside bar. Okay, so I'm gonna keep playing. Here's an outside bar. Okay, and you could see in the morning, these inside bars were paying pretty well, as well as this outside bar. And then finally, guys, we get the combination. Okay, So what is that combination? Inside, outside bar. This is the Nirvana trading pattern. Okay. If it's the other way around, so let me try to find one on this chart. So if it's the other way around, can't even find one. So these patterns, these combination are a little bit more rare. That's why I like to trade them. This is the opposite of the Nirvana. I call that the Holy Grail. So that's the outside inside bar. Okay. And then finally, the last advanced pattern we have is the double inside bar, which would be this. Okay. So hit me with a 20 if that all makes sense so far. Okay. So now the question is, all right, so what do we do, right, when we get the combination bars? So combination bars, I like trading them because they're rare. Okay. And with the combination bars, what we can do is simply take the candlestick and just take the breakout. All right. That's one of the simple options. So here is our Nirvana. Next candle comes in, we enter short, it breaks the low. We have a stop loss at the high of the candle for protection. And then from there, guys, we roll over, boom, 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 completely down. Okay. So what is this candle trying to tell us from a psychological perspective? Well, it's saying this. Okay. Let's replay this again and let's talk about this psychology. And this, my friends, is the key on how you'll get the candlestick patterns to work a lot better when you use the psychology behind it. Okay. So let's talk about the psychology. So this is what I like to call candlestick confirmation. So for those of you that have the book, hold on, let me just pull up the table of contents and hit me with a 2 if you guys think I should do the next day trading university should be on the candlesticks. Let me know what you guys think if you like that. So if we go here, resources, this is where the day trading university is. And then just right here, I wanted to show you in the Fibonacci book, we have a section called Candlestick Confirmation on page 48. So let's look at this now, okay? So what's happening all morning long? So all morning long, if we take our Fibonacci, we go from low to high. So we can see that the Fibonacci, right? I'm going to draw a box here. The golden zone, this Fibonacci area was building. So the dips were being bought, the bulls are taking it up, dips were being bought, bulls are taking it up. So we're scalping. And then all of a sudden we get this pattern. Okay. So this pattern right here, guys, is a trap. So the Nirvana in this situation is a trap. Why? Because the bulls are looking, okay, to break the high of the day. That's the goal. However, on this outside bar, what you can see, we had an inside bar, which is a pause. Then the next bar, it broke the high by a few pennies, and then it sold off immediately. So the high of this inside bar was 417.98. We go to a high of 418.02, and then we start selling off. Okay. And this right here is punishment as well for the rookie buyers that did not buy the Fibonacci in the bottom. Instead, they're trying to chase it right here. And then this is why we can have such a huge sell-off. Okay. And then from there, guys, that was the high of the day. And that took us straight down. Okay. So that is what I like to use, the combination candlesticks with the psychology. Okay. That is the most important thing. So the candlestick confirmation with the psychology. All right. And then from there, the other thing that I want to show you is another clue is if we look at this wick here, look at the size of this wick. Okay. So hit me with a 5 if you guys see that wick. So that is a big bear seller. Okay. Right in that 418 area. And now if we draw the Fibonacci from the wick and we bring it down to that last low, you can see right here, the 90% mark. This is one of my secret levels, guys. So the 90% mark, we rejected it once, twice, and then the third time when that Nirvana came in, that was the dead in the water. All right. So I really wanted to share you guys with that. My free indicators, I linked it in the chat. The Nirvana, if you want it to highlight in blue, it actually comes with my book as well as the Holy Grail, but you don't need them. The only difference is if you buy the book, you get the premium indicators with alerts. Okay. So the alerts, if you want to send it to your phone or to your email, but otherwise you can use the free indicators. Okay. So that right there, my friends, is an example of the context of the trade, the combination, and that short right there, take that straight down. Okay. Also wanted to just point out in the Discord, we have the fractal. Okay. So the fractal alerts, a lot of people still use these where I have a bot that calls out all the inside and outside bars. And then when you have we also have the Nirvana that calls out. So for anyone that wants a bot that can help them do that, you can also basically program this to trade for you on its own, actually. Okay. And so you can link that and actually can trade on its own. So I see a question about the Holy Grail. So the Holy Grail is the exact opposite, right? And this can be used on all time frames. So let's go ahead and let's look at 15-minute time frame. Okay. And here's an example of a Holy Grail. Okay. So here's an example of a Holy Grail where we have an outside and an inside. Same thing. You take the break. You will see that there are other Nirvanas on this chart, but these Nirvanas to me are not in a good position to trade. So compare this Nirvana and this one, compare it to this Nirvana. Do you guys see what the difference is here? What's the key difference? So not all trades are created equally. Okay. So look at this Nirvana here, this one being a winner, and then these two being a loser. Why do you think that's the case? Okay. So again, the confirmation. So if you look at this Nirvana had made a new high and sold off. So again, trapping bulls. So you can see the high previously was 417.93, whereas this one was 418.06. And then we sold off. That's a trap versus these are in the middle of nowhere. So the only thing I would say to be cautious with these candlesticks is if they come in a choppy environment, right? If they come in a choppy environment, they can be just fake out. It doesn't mean anything. But when you combine it with the combination, so using the fibs, using the psychology of the day, they can be a very successful high win rate system. And I encourage you guys to add the indicators, go on any stock you want and try it out. Okay. Give me a stock right now in the chat and we'll do some examples. And I just wanted to point out while we're doing this video, I'm looking for 2 more people to join the Trading Wars Army, and I will be doing a live trading on Thursday. Okay. So I just wanted to let you guys know, just 2 more people. I'm trying to get my 5 goal a week, and then we just keep it going here, guys. So thank you for all the support. And last week we did a live stream. So all you have to do, guys, if you want to join, just click that join button on this video right here. It's $4.99, and I post exclusive contents every single day for the Trading Wars Army. You can see I already posted this option plan tomorrow, okay, for the Trading Wars Army. So if you guys want to join, and 2 more people, and we will do a live stream on Thursday. All right. Okay. So let's see your request. So we have, so Meta, by the way, Meta is going to be one of my big plays for tomorrow. I'm going to post that in a second, but let's see what you guys have. So Airbnb. So look at, here we go on Airbnb here. So see a Nirvana here. We could see a Holy Grail double inside, and then we could see some down here. So personally for me, I would like to trade these on more of high volume stocks. However, if you get a pattern like a Nirvana on a high time frame like this, okay, this is a great example I wanted to show you. The higher time frames you go, a lot of the times the patterns are more stronger. So you can see Airbnb on the daily back in April had a very powerful Nirvana, and then there was a nice breakout there. So that's what I would look for those. But if you want to day trade, I would look at, like, you know, the Tesla. So let's look at the Teslas, right? So you can see this Nirvana here. So this one, again, is not a good placement for me, so I'm not really interested. But something like this, guys, this is actually called the Ragnarok, inside, outside, inside. This is a very rare pattern. So you can take this one, for example, just take the breakout, nice little short, and see all of this here would be, you know, pretty choppy. Try to avoid that during the lunch hour. And then let's see what else we have here. Then we can see some great Nirvanas like this, guys, near, you know, the mid Bollinger Band, 20 EMA type of strategy. Huge pushes right there. I am on Fibonacci tomorrow. Do I get 2 months in Discord? Yes, brother. So right now, while you're mentioning that, anybody that buys any one of my 3 books, we are doing the Trading Wars Day Trading University. So instead of 1 month free, I'm doing 2 months free, and my premium indicators, Nirvana and Golden for Life. And I just want to do a quick shout out here, guys. I'm just going to open these up, and I've spent probably 20 plus hours creating all of these, and I would really appreciate it, guys, if you go ahead and download these. So this one is scalping, the opening range breakout strategy right here, when to use the strategy, what can be used. Watch the videos, guys. I'm hoping that they can, you know, reach a bigger audience. It's kind of like the legacy that I want to leave behind. So these are just loading, so we'll let them load. Meta tomorrow, I'm going to post this right now. Make sure you're subscribed to the YouTube. I'm going to post these plays as well as on the Twitter, a very nice shotgun. This is my hot pick going into tomorrow. Okay. Here's the one on pre-market hacking. Here's the psychology one we did together. And then here's the one on automation. So definitely check those out. Tradingwars.com resources. Okay. All right, guys. That's it for me, my friends. I just wanted to do a little video here on the candlesticks. If you like trading candlesticks and you want me to create a PDF guide for you guys in the Day Trading University, please comment below at the end of the video and let me know. And like I said, if we can get 2 more people for the Trading Wars Army, sign up by Thursday. I will do a half an hour to 1 hour live stream, and we will trade live. We can look at these Nirvanas and Holy Grails together. Okay. Otherwise than that, like I said, check me out tradingwars.com for the book deal, or you can sign up right here on the main page, my friends. And thank you very much for your time. Don't forget to comment on what you want for the next university lesson. And I will see you again. And thank you again. I really, really appreciate you being here. Thank you so much. Take care.